Good morning, all of you. So, our topic for today would be factorization. So, before going into factorization chapter, first we would understand some terms related to this topic. So, in your earlier class, you must have learned about this polynomial word. What this polynomial means is it's an arrangement of different terms in algebra. Poly means more than two, and polynomial means an algebraic expression which comprises of two or three or more terms in an expression. Suppose if I write an expression like x square plus 5x plus 3. So in this expression, what you see, there are three terms. First is x square, second one is 5x, and third one is 3. These three terms are attached together with a plus sign, or any arithmetic operator you can use it here. So these are arithmetic operators, plus, minus. So when we attach two or more terms with some arithmetic operators in between, then we call this as algebraic expression. Okay. So when a polynomial is expressed as the product of two or more expressions, each of these expressions is called a factor of the polynomial. Like if we take this equation, if we factorize, we will get these two terms. Or inversely we can say, if we multiply x plus 3 with x plus 2, we will get this expression. Okay. So each of these brackets are known as factors of this polynomial or this algebraic expression. Understood? So in arithmetic, like if we factorize 12, we can say 4 and 3 will make 12. 4 into 3 becomes 12. So this 4 and 3 are the factors of 12. They individually can divide 12 and the remainder will be 0. So what are factors? फैक्टर्स क्या हैं? फैक्टर्स हैं जो नंबर से अगर हम इसको डिवाइड करेंगे और रिमाइंडर मेरे पास 0 आ जाता है, तो ये इसका एक फैक्टर हो जाता है. इन द सेम वे एल्जेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन में अगर उसके दो फैक्टर्स ये हैं, इसका मतलब है कि x प्लस 3 से अगर हम इसको डिवाइड कर दें तो ये पूरी तरह से डिवाइड होकर रिमाइंडर 0 आएगा, या अगर हम x प्लस 2 से इसको पूरा तरह से डिवाइड करें तो ये डिवाइड होने के बाद रिमाइंडर इसका 0 आएगा. ओके. सो दीज टू आर द फैक्टर्स ऑफ दिस एक्सप्रेशन. अंडरस्टूड? नाउ कम्स द पॉइंट, व्हाट इज फैक्टराइजेशन? So factorization is the expression in the form of terms and brackets multiplied together. You can see two expressions here. These are two multiplied together to get this expression. So factorization is the process of writing an expression in the form of terms or brackets multiplied together. So this process of making factors of this expression is known as factorization. So there are various ways, or you can have some methods. You can have some methods to factorize an expression. So we will talk about the first method, which is a very easy one. And the first method is taking out the common factors. Okay, now you have understood what is factor. So first rule is, when you see an expression and you have to factorize that expression, first look for some common factors in it. And how you find out the common factors? The process says you have to find out the highest common factor of that expression, and for each term. Suppose this is our equation, 6a square minus 3a square. There are two terms in this expression, 6a square and 3ax. So if I want to find HCF of these two terms, what is HCF? HCF is the highest common factor. So if I see the variable part, you have 2a square here, 2a here and 1a here. This a square means 6 into a. Okay, and this, if I bifurcate, it will come out to be 3 into a into x. So here you have this a common in both the terms, and a common factor of 3 and 6 would be what? Or you can again convert this 6 as 2 into 3, then you will get the common factor of 6 and 3 as 3. So HCF of these two terms will come out to be 3a. Understood? So this is our HCF. So coming to our question, which is 6a square minus 3a square, you take out this HCF as common from this term, from this expression. Now see what happens when you take out 3a as HCF, which is a common in both the terms. What will be left behind in 6a square? 3 will divide 6 2 times, and this a will divide a square 1 time, so you will left with 1a. Understood? If you multiply these two terms, you will again get 6a square. 3 into 2 is 6 and a into a is a square. Now for this term, if I take out 3a as common, what will be left behind? That is x. So this is the answer of this expression. So first rule of factorization is, first you have to find out some common factor in the given expression, and you have to take out that common factor, and whatever left is you have to keep in the bracket. Okay, and I have also told you how to find out the HCF of each term. Okay, take another example, 8ab square and 12ab a square b. Okay, if I take out the factors of 8ab square, what you will get? 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, a and b into b. Okay. If I take out the factor of 12a square b, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 2 is 12, then a into b. Okay, now look for the common factors. This 2 is common, this 2 is common, 1a is common, and one of the b is common. So HCF of these two terms would be 2 into 2, 4, a into b, that is ab. Now just take out 4ab common from this expression. So if you divide this 8 with 4, we always solve number with number and variable with variable. So if you divide 8 by 4, you will get 2 inside the bracket. This a will divide a, and you will not get any variable of a. If you divide b square with b, you will get only 1b left. Okay. In the second expression, if you divide 12 by 4, you will get 3. When you divide a square with a, what is a square? It is a into a. So one of the a will divided by this a, so we will left with 1a. And this b will cancel out this b. So this is our answer. Understood? So it's very easy just to take out the factors of all the terms in the expression. That will be your HCF, and when you take out HCF as common from the expression, you will get the answer like this. Now see another example. We have 4x plus y square minus 3 into x plus y. We have two terms here. This is one term and this is second one. Okay. Just by visualizing these two terms, we can take out the common factors of these two terms. There is nothing common in 4 and 3. There is no common factor of 4 and 3. But you can see very easily here that x plus y is present here also with this term, and x plus y is present here with this term as well. So we can easily find out the highest common factor of these two terms as x plus y, which is present with both the terms. So this would be our HCF. And if we take out this x plus y as common, in the first term we will left with 4, and this will work as a whole entity or whole unit. So if you divide this x plus y whole square, what this x plus y whole square means? You are multiplying x plus y 2 times. Okay, and if you divide this x plus y into x plus y with the common factor you have taken as x plus y, this whole unit will cancel out this whole bracket. So you will left with x plus y inside the bracket. Now see, for this, if you divide 3x plus y with x plus y, you will only get 3, because there is no just one power here of x plus y, because we are taking this whole bracket as one unit. So this one power will cancel out with x plus y 1 power. So in the next line, we just open out all the brackets, and this is our answer. While opening the brackets, you have to multiply the number which is outside the bracket with each term of the bracket. Okay, so you have to multiply 4 with x also, and you have to multiply 4 with y also. Okay, so this is our answer. Now see the next example. You have this question. Any similarity you are seeing in these two terms? You have x here, you have y here. There's no similarity. You have a minus 5 here, you have 5 minus a here. So for such type of questions, if you want to convert this question into some factor which is common, we can only change this bracket, because we have two terms which are similar. Here we have a and 5, here we have 5 and a. But their signs are different. So in such type of question, what we do, we take first minus sign as common from this bracket. This minus will convert the sign into opposite sign which is earlier. So it will make a as positive and 5 as negative. Now see, there is no change. If we multiply this minus with a, if we are opening this bracket, what we will get? We will multiplying this minus with a or minus y with a. This a will become negative, which is our in the question earlier. And if we multiply this minus with minus 5, we will get plus 5. Okay, which we have earlier in the question. We had just converted this bracket so that we can get a common factor in these two terms. And for converting the signs or the opposite signs of these factors, we will take out minus sign out of the bracket. That will change the sign, plus to minus and minus to plus. Now we have a common factor as a minus 5 in both the terms. Okay, and that we can take as common. In this term also we have a minus 5, in this term we have a minus 5. So what is left in the bracket would be x minus 5. So this would be our answer. So for such questions where you have two brackets or two terms where you have some similarity but the signs are different, so just taking out the negative sign out, you can convert the bracket into the common factor. Okay, so this you will learn when you do more and more questions on factorization. This will come after practicing so many questions, and you have to you have to be logical while doing these questions. So today we had take up the common factor rule. In the next class, we would take up the second rule, which is known as grouping. Okay, so I will see you in the next class also. Till then, bye bye.